Sales doubled last year. Production tripled after the factory upgrade. Their revenue quadrupled in just 3 years. The company's profits increased tenfold. Demand for the product rose sixfold after the ad campaign. Output grew to 4 times its original level. The population grew to 3 times its original size. The business expanded to 5 times its original scale. The new stadium is 2 times bigger than the old one. The new stadium is twice as big as the old one. The latest version runs 3 times faster than the previous one. Prices rose by 200% over the decade. Food prices increased by 50% in 1 year. Gas prices went up 30% last month. House prices tripled in that neighborhood. The price of coffee rose to 3 times its original value. Electricity prices are twice as high as they were before. Rent is now 4 times as expensive as it was in 2010. This phone is twice as expensive now. The tickets became 3 times as expensive after the band became famous. Their monthly bills are now 2 times higher than ours. The new model is twice as fast as the old one. She is 3 times as productive as she used to be. This engine is twice as efficient as the previous version. He's twice as smart as me. They are 3 times as careful as they were before. The updated system is 4 times as reliable as the old one. This route is twice as long as the other one. The box is 3 times as heavy as it looks. She can run twice as fast as her brother. There are 3 times fewer errors now. We have 2 times fewer employees than we had last winter. There are now half as many visitors as before. The school has 1/3 as many students as it had in the 1990s. We receive 4 times fewer complaints now. They spend 2 times less on advertising now. The updated code uses far less memory. The team needed less time to finish the task. The new device is 10 times smaller than the old one. This apartment is half the size of our previous one. The latest chip is 1/4 the size of the original design. It got 3 times more expensive after the tax increase. Imported cheese got 2 times more expensive last year. Air travel became 4 times more expensive during the holiday season. This service got 5 times more expensive once the free plan disappeared. This year, there were 5 times fewer accidents on that road. The store carries fewer brands than it used to. There are fewer people at the office on Fridays. We made fewer mistakes this time. The new version has fewer bugs than the old one. We use 3 times less water now. The new machine consumes 5 times less energy. The project now requires half as much money as before. This process takes 1/3 as much time as it used to. They spend 2 times less on advertising now. The updated code uses far less memory. The team needed less time to finish the task. The new device is 10 times smaller than the old one. This apartment is half the size of our previous one. The latest chip is 1/4 the size of the original design. It got 3 times more expensive after the tax increase. Imported cheese got 2 times more expensive last year. Air travel became 4 times more expensive during the holiday season. This service got 5 times more expensive once the free plan disappeared. Building materials became 3 times more expensive after the storm. The software license got 10 times more expensive for enterprise customers. Hotel rooms became 2 times more expensive during the festival. The project got 4 times more expensive than we expected. Fuel became 3 times more expensive in a matter of months. The repairs got 2 times more expensive after they found more damage. The house became twice as big after the renovation. The crowd became 3 times as large as expected. The waves became twice as high by noon. The final bill became 4 times as large as the estimate. The city became twice as crowded over the summer. The company became 3 times as large in under 5 years. The building became twice as tall after the extra floors were added. The cost became 5 times as high as the original forecast. The new package became twice as expensive as the old one. Her salary became 3 times as high after she changed jobs. The problem became twice as serious overnight. Our profits became 4 times as large after we cut waste. The audience became 3 times as big once the video went viral. The monthly payment became twice as high after the interest rate changed. That option became 6 times as expensive as the basic plan. Prices shot up last year. Rent went through the roof. Our costs have gone way up. The price has gone up a lot.
Everything is so much more expensive now. Everything is so much more expensive now. Gas is way more expensive than it used to be. Sales grew by a factor of 3 in just 2 years. The cost increased 5 times over. Their audience multiplied several times after the interview. The company saw a 3-fold increase in profits. Demand expanded by 400% after the launch. The price jumped to double its previous level. Revenue climbed to nearly 4 times what it was before. The number of users increased several-fold. The population swelled to twice its former size. Costs ballooned to 3 times the original estimate. The budget was cut in half. The error rate dropped by 75%. Complaints fell to 1/3 of their previous level. The workload was reduced by half. The new system uses only a quarter as much energy. The waiting time shrunk to half what it used to be. The device is a fraction of the size of the old model. The risk decreased by a factor of 4. The price surged to an all-time high. Sales fell by 40% after the holiday season ended. The price of the laptop fell to half its original price. Attendance fell sharply after the main speaker canceled. Their market share fell to 1/3 of what it used to be. Complaints dropped by 60% after the new policy was introduced. The error rate dropped to nearly 0 after the update. The temperature dropped by 10 degrees overnight. The number of visitors dropped to half its usual level. Production costs were reduced by 25%. The company reduced its workforce by 1/3.